Okay, are you a gracious and attractive receiver? And for me, this is one I personally struggled with. I always thought it was better to give. And oh, the martyrdom. And I always forgot about how to fully receive. And as the years went on, I got better and better. But this is something that is so hit home for me this last little while, that I was taking away from somebody when I wasn't fully receiving what they were giving, and that I was actually taking from them. Oh, that one hit, because I feel like I'm a giver, and then that doesn't line up with who I thought I was. So here is 7 powerful ways to be the most attractive and sexy receiver. And they're all backed in psychology, so I'll put the psychology below. But I'm Krista Riddick, the founder of Finding Real Love Now and Awaken the Goddess Within, where I help women to become the most delicious, irresistible invitation to all that they desire, especially their love life. And what I never realized is that how much is at stake by being a good receiver. Like, it strengthens your relationship, it boosts self confidence for us and the other party, it helps build a deeper bond, it helps build trust, and it also encourages reciprocity. It helps, we love who we serve. So if we're the ones doing all the time and we're not fully receiving from them, then they don't actually deepen that connection to get to a really deep, intimate relationship. So here's why it matters so much. And if you think about this, don't we love who we serve the most? And so allowing somebody else to serve us and to actually receive it in a way that feels like we're even giving them back a gift, that one hit the mark for me, because then I get to be that giver still. Okay. And I don't have to be a martyr about it. All right. So, number one is glowing with sheer gratitude, with genuine sheer gratitude. And for me, what that looks like is the actual heartfelt thank you. It can be little, it can be just as sincere as you can possibly muster, because sometimes for us, it's hard to actually receive. And I know this is one that even in my marriage, I'm married to the love of my life, and he gives me so much that sometimes when he gives to me, I'm like, I don't know how to receive anymore. I have to actually challenge myself to receive more from him. And realizing, like, after even talking to him, that the more I receive from him, the more that he feels filled up, which was such a surprise for me and shock. But I can see it when I give to others, and when they fully receive it, it's like this sweetness comes back to me. And not that I was doing it for that, but just that it does. So, a number one is glow with genuine gratitude. And how we do that is just, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. And then whatever it is, like, if you're boasting with gratitude, if you're just sincerely giving gratitude for whatever they're giving, notice how that feels when someone else does it, when you give to them. Notice how it feels when, like, if you are naturally the giver, and that's your, there's actually no good and bad. There's not, we have to be able to do that figure eight and give and receive both fully to be in a healthy relationship. So if you're holding yourself back, notice why. And there's a great video on receiving and our attachment to it. Yeah, but more on that. So number two, oh, and how to do this glowing with genuine gratitude, I've got notes so that I stay on task, is just looking them in the eyes and just a sincere thank you. And whatever hits about that, like, if it any sincere comment you can say is like, oh my gosh, I can see that you put so much thought into that. Some way of just acknowledging the effort, acknowledging the sweetness. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet of you. I can't believe you heard me from 2 months ago and went and did that. Or, oh, thank you for cleaning that up. I can't believe you could see that I needed that right now. Whatever it is, oh my gosh, thank you for your time. Like, I know how busy you are. Thank you for your time. Just notice how that feels to, like, receive that same gratitude when we give. And we're taking that away from somebody if we don't do the same. All right, number 2, embrace with playful enthusiasm. And this is just like, I love those little, you know how there's the heavy jabs. Well, this is a positive jab. This is like, oh, you are so thoughtful. Look at you. Like, oh my gosh, you just got me. And that little playful, like in any way that you can do, in a playful, fun, young energy of just being that invitation to, oh my gosh, like, you spoil me. Look how sweet you are. Like, oh, you clean. Like, even with my husband, like, oh my gosh, you did the dishes tonight, babe. Thank you. Like, you might, even if it, like, in a playful way of, not that they gave to expect anything, but how can you even give a little something back? Like, just thinking that I need to say thank you to my husband for doing the dishes tonight. All right. And then number 3 is savor the moment. Just savor it. Just sit there with it. Really being able to bask in that, oh my gosh, they put so much thought into that. Oh my gosh, that was the sweetness. That's one of my favorite words from one of my dearest friends, is like being able to really bask in that sweetness, and like just savoring in that moment of how sweet it is to receive this, whatever it is, if it's time, if it's quality, if it's energy, if it's a gift, it's whatever it is they're giving of themselves to you. Are we fully receiving it? All right. So number 5, oh, sorry, we're only on number 4. Number 4, reflect on their generosity. And like the best way is, oh my gosh, like, and giving it back is just that compliment, like some sweet little comment or sweetness of acknowledgement back to them. It's a great way to say thank you, and it just shows that you really, like, it really hit the mark for you. And okay, number 5 is open up vulnerably. Notice how sometimes one of the biggest things that's hard for us to fully receive is when we're not in a great place. When somebody does something for us that we didn't ask for, but oh my gosh, like I know when I'm feeling like vulnerable, or when I'm feeling, oh, when I have a moment of insecurity, and I and then I ask for something and my husband gives that to me, like, do I fully receive it, and do I actually vulnerably tell him how much that hit the mark for me? Like, just last week, I sent him this message, and he sent me back one, and it so just hit my heart. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't, the vulnerability was, oh my gosh, I hate to admit it, but I didn't know how much I needed that. Wow, thank you. And I always work on things when I need them, because I don't want to put that pressure on the relationship. But it was so much sweetness. And I realized that instead of needy, that I could just say, oh my gosh, like, you really filled my bucket. Thank you. Like, I didn't even know how sweet, and how just, but we have needs, and just actually owning that, and giving ourselves that voice to be able to open up and vulnerably accept it, and honor it, and honor that part in us that needed it. It's so sweet. And okay, number 6 is radiate. Can't go from vulnerability to that one, but radiate confidence in receiving. Notice that when we receive insecurely, how much it shuts it down. And so instead of I'm sorry, or I don't deserve that, or any heaviness, I've replaced those with, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for being so patient with me. Like, if there's times where I am not always great with the clock, I don't know if any other women are like this, or men, mostly women, right? No, but I'm not always great with the clock, and I'm getting so much better at being on time, but that's not one of my superpowers by far. And um, so in that, my husband, it feels like he's waiting. And sometimes when he waits graciously, I come down and I go, oh, baby, you were so patient with me. Can I tell you how much it means to me for you to be so patient with me? And I know I'm late, but I'm worth it. And it's like, and It's just that playful nature of, can we make it fun? Can we make it playful? Can we do more appreciation than I'm sorry? Even that is fully receiving their grace, receiving, and notice the energy of that. But anyway, more on that. Number 7 is, and my screen just went off. All right, to invite more. The more that we receive fully everything we're given. And I know this one, like I said, this one's one that I'm still learning. And one of the powerful questions that one of my mentors gave me years ago is, can I receive 10% more? Can I receive even 1% more? And for it coming from a recovering, I had to prove my worth and give to get. I I always felt like the giving had to be more than what I was getting in order to prove that I deserved it. It it's finally hitting home for me. But instead, switching it on to becoming the invitation. You know, that person that receives so well that you just want to give more to them? How can you be that? What would that look like? Can you play in that today? Just brainstorming ways to play in that. For me, this was such a big one. And I know when I am in that place of full hearted receiving and being an invitation for more, just fully basking in it, playing in it, making it so fun to give to me. Because that's what we want when we give, right? When, as a giver, like, and it's so funny identifying as that, but now I'm both a giver and a receiver. As a full giver and a full receiver, I know when I give, I love when it's fully received, when it hits the mark, when it lands so perfectly that you just see them basking in it, you see them enjoying it. Or when you see somebody goes, oh, like, I gave a blast to my girlfriend and she's like, oh, one of my favorite people gave me this. And I noticed how big that was and how it landed. It was so delicious. So just thinking about that today, how can we be the most delicious, irresistible receivers so that we're inviting more giving and we are also giving a gift by receiving? All right. Love you.